What's going on to all of my Taurus out there? So let's get into it. So for you Taurus have got the Four of Pentacles. There you go. Four of Pentacles, the Temperance, Four of Wands, High Priestess, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and last but not least, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is a situation for a lot of you. Taurus, where you Taurus got yourself to a situation where you have the Four of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Four of Wands. This is about how you Taurus don't necessarily want to move off of a certain decision. You may have a lot of people who you could potentially talk to, but you're still keeping a little bit of a low profile right around now. You don't necessarily want to talk to anybody. The Temperance is because you're watching out for jealous people. You're watching out for for people who are going to see you and be jealous, right? That you're getting a lot of this play. So you're laying low. You're watching out for when you've healed, when it's a good time for you to be able to get back into the dating pool again. And you're just waiting and you're just relaxing, right? So the Four of Wands now represents this being a situation for you where you need to understand that you will eventually get yourselves back into the dating pool. But if you decide that you want to hang out in your house, relax, just kind of kick it, then that's okay. That's okay. You don't always have to go outside, mingle with people, get to know people, to have a conversation with the people whom you're in the same neighborhood with. You don't have to do all that, right? I don't know all of the people who live in my neighborhood. A lot of people in my neighborhood moved out. A lot of new people in my neighborhood. I don't have to be out here trying to get to know all those people. Not to mention everybody is getting older. So everybody, we're not teenagers, so we got to figure it out. So the thing is that the High Priestess and the Two of Wands, High Priestess and the Two of Pentacles represents, but a lot of you Taurus do have someone who's stalking you, though. I will say that either you have someone that's doing that to you or you're doing that to somebody else. Um More than likely it's the person doing it to you while you're by yourself, minding your own business. A lot of you are not necessarily out here trying to get to know anybody right now, nor are you really kind of checking up on anyone. You're very much so to yourself right around now. The Ace of Swords represents this being a situation for you where um, if you, that's so funny. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands represents if you Taurus decide that you're going to put yourself out there, then it won't necessarily be for long. That's funny. I don't suggest that you Taurus really do that though. Don't just put yourself out there for like a day and then be like, oh well, I guess I'm not gonna date again. you know, if you're gonna put yourself out there, do that. Do it for like a couple of weeks. Do it for like a month, 2 months, and then if you choose, okay, it's time for me to stop dating again, that would be cool. But the Ace of Wands represents this being the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles being them. It represents the type of people that you could potentially meet, right? If not be starting to meet now, even though you still, for the majority of the time, hang out by yourself, especially in your own home, your own residence. Um, there's still a chance for you where you can be getting to know somebody right now, or meeting people. And um, the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles represents, you may never know. These may be people that you are potentially good with or compatible with. But at first, the Ace of Wands, right? At first, it doesn't necessarily seem to be that. Um, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, you and this person may end up clashing heads at first, because it could potentially be another Taurus. Uh, and you Taurus are like, what you Taurus may be thinking to yourselves, why exactly do you and this person bump heads immediately? And would it work, considering the fact that if you're already acting like that, then there's no telling what the future may be, right? But this person does have a lot. They are financially successful, or at least they're putting themselves out there like that. But they're showing you up front so far that they are confrontational. Um, it just depends on if you Taurus like that type of stuff, right? And or how tolerant you are at that, right? The Seven of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles is about how you need to understand that what you've got going on here is, again, Seven of Cups, you still have a lot of people that you could be getting to know, you know, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles, which means you can also just be by yourself. So the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles represents, this could be something for you where you need to understand that um, you can always choose to either be by yourself, or you can choose to get to know somebody else. You have options right now. You always do. Um, it's just a matter of exercising them and choosing to exercise them the best way for you is the situation. Um, yeah, let's get to some of these clarifications. So let's clarify the let's clarify the temperance. You have the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, the Moon. Okay, so the Hanged Man is, again, while you are hanging out by yourselves in your home, in your residence, hanging out by yourselves the majority of the time, you are learning about yourselves. You are coming to certain realizations about yourselves. You're really diving deep at this time to really find out who you are and what you really need, which is good, because it means that this is something that you needed to do for the longest time. Everybody needs to do something like that, right? Everyone does. Because if you don't, right? If you don't, then what's going to happen here is that if you don't have that type of stuff, you'll be trying to run away from your own subconscious mind, and that would be a serious problem. And then the thing is that the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, is that you want to get in touch with who you are, your subconscious mind, the things about yourself, so that way you're able to actually self actualize what it is that you want, not just with relationships, but with everything, right? With everything. um what type of relationship you want, you know um excuse me. And then you have the Moon, which is just kind of staying on the low. So again, the Moon represents being on the low, uh healing certain traumas, which is good. Everything that I've been suggesting for y'all to do, a lot of you Taurus have been doing. And it's really getting a lot of you Taurus to a point where y'all are really, like I said, y'all have been making serious realizations about yourselves. It's just that a lot of you Taurus, now you know what it is that you want. Who do you want? What do you want? Do you want to be in a relationship, or maybe not? Or do you want to be, what type of person do you want to be with? You know, uh, now let's clarify the Seven of Cups. You have the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So what I'm seeing here for you is this is a situation for you where what you've got going on is the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords. This is about you move. Okay, so this is you moving forward. You don't want to be with a person who's combative. Okay, good, right? That's very good. So, and I already know a lot of you Taurus like peace. So a lot of you Taurus likes things to be on the cool and have some sort of peace and settled in. So that's cool. A lot of you Taurus have a better understanding of that and why, so that you can think, so that you could be happy, so that things, you know what I mean, so that you know that there is a such thing as peace, and that peace can be had because you already have so much intense feelings and worries and desires to have money and success and things of this nature, and the perfect partner, right? The perfect partner, or the partner that is built for you, trying to achieve money, to achieve love, have better options of partners and things of this nature. All of that is cool, but it's better for you now because you know that these people who are like you don't like that. As soon as a person approach you and they're immediately combative, that's not for you. And now you know why, because you did the internal work and you don't like that. And you're not being apologetic where you're going with what society or what's trendy, which is to try to make dysfunctional relationships where people are playing, right, to be the center of what it is that you want. And then you have and the Five of Swords represents this person talking nonsense as you leave. Oh, this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be. So maybe y'all, like I said, get yourselves into a disagreement, a little verbal dust up, and then you're like, well, forget this, I'm out. And this person's like, well, forget you too, I don't care. And then you have the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. The King of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups now represents how they think that these combative people think that they could always do better than you and they fly and all that. Well, who cares what it is that they think? Because at the end of the day, the two of you are not compatible anyway. So what do they care for? Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Three of Cups, the Death card, which is Scorpio, which is the exact opposite of Taurus, the Temperance, Three of Wands, right? So the Three of Cups, the Death card, this represents, again, you Taurus have a better understanding of who you are, and you know that you don't want people out here playing games, and you know that you don't want someone who is basically like a person that you have to constantly question, is this person cheating, or would they cheat? You don't want to have to deal with that. You don't want to have to deal with a person who's a little bit too caught up in trying to act like, or trying to be the top player and act like this or whatever. Regardless of whoever you are, right? The Temperance and the Three of Wands represents, well, but these people are most definitely caught up in it. These people trying to be at the top of the social hierarchy, right? They trying to be the alpha. They trying to be the top player. They trying to be fly. Then you have the three of wands, which is, well, while they're trying to be fly, you already put this behind you. You're going to move forward. You're going to remain silent. You're going to continue to date, but you're going to kind of look around and observe and learn your surroundings a little bit more, learn what's going on, understand, what's changed, right? Because, see if there's new people around, check out the neighborhood, just, relax, enjoy yourself, live your life for a little bit, but then you'll be kind of sizing people up. But when I say size people up, I don't mean for a fight or any of that stuff. I mean, size people up in the sense that kind of observe if people are good natured, and if you see if you like what it is that a person shows you based upon observation, you Taurus may go up to them and try to say what's up, try to say hi to them. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get this YouTube channel to 3,500 subscribers by the end of January. So please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos. Peace.